Good morning, afternoon, lunchtime. Here we are. It's a frosty day today here at Skeoch Roundabout, and the traffic appears to be going quite slow, probably because they don't want to crash. Well, my car battery was flat this morning, so I've spent a lot of time trying. It's a stupid car that's sitting in the Grand Picasso I've got. The battery goes in under the bulkhead, so there's an air sort of thing on top of the radiator, a metal thing. You're supposed to connect the air to that. It doesn't fucking work in my battery charger. I'm pissed off with it. The smart charger doesn't register. It's really it's pissing me right off. I'm actually getting annoyed at this. And then they want us to change the electric cars. You've got to be fucking joking. This is when things get bad, when it's cold like this. You know, you've got these issues, and they're trying to do away with humanity with their stupid shit. And the people that want it, they're okay. They're not going to have any problems because they've got plenty of money. It's the poor people that are going to suffer. Anyway, I'm going to try not to ramble about that too much. I'm just quite annoyed about it. How we've got ourselves to such a fantastic... This is probably the best time to ever be alive, ever, in the history of humanity. You know, and a lot of things, and we're talking about doing away with it to save the planet. It's total shite. All it is to make money. So I'm going to save nothing. Bastards out there. I think you should really tackle them any opportunity you get. Or do research, find out your own research. Maybe I'm wrong. If you disagree with me, that's fine. But I can't be friends with you, I'm sorry. I'm just not that type of person. There's 206 SW, I had one of them. I can't be friends with people that are dumb. Sorry. You know, but that's kind of like that, isn't it? You sort of hang around with people that are roughly on the same page as you. I mean, like, the political system, I believe, is totally screwed in the UK. So there's no answer. I don't have the answers for that. One answer I would answer is don't vote. Don't vote for any of these scumbags. You know, you're actually getting trapped into something which is a right to vote for a bunch of psychopaths. You can choose which useless idiot you want. That focus looks a bit in the rough side. Yeah, it's not instilling me with confidence. You know. I mean, you know, some people, like, you get people going, oh, my car needs MOTing, but I've only got £300. So, well, if your car needs fixing, you've got to fix it, regardless of how much it costs. So you get people that maybe have cars that don't spend money on them. And I suppose you can kind of tell, but... I mean, obviously, my priority is not my cars, really, but it's other stuff that I've got to do in my life. But so I don't, like, spend hours... I don't really wash them as much as I used to. Nice Galaxy. That's got the same problem my Grand Picasso's got, the battery location. Good pain in the arse. So I got the car going, I jumped it off my blue C3, which starts no problem, which is kind of a basic car. My blue C3. So I'm going to have to get some kind of trickle charger or something in my... I think it's actually suspension, it's got air suspension. I think that drains the battery. And I've got a sloping driveway. The Range Rovers have a problem with that. If you park it in a weird driveway, the air suspension's trying to level itself off all the time. I believe. I'm not totally sure, it's just a theory. Oh well, right, I'll go and say hello. Ah! Oh, I've got my... Here we are at Skeoch Roundabout. It's icy, it's winter, everything's cold, -5. I've got sunglasses on just to look cool. I've got my old jacket on, we're only tearing it. I've got a better jacket, but I was messing with the cars. Traffic's taking it nice and steady today. Doesn't seem to be road. Personally, I think we should do away with grit and salt, which is all snow tyres, or ice tyres, winter tyres. And we should all be rally trained, like me. I trained myself. Oh, I'm not doing it here. Wow. Right. So it's quite a rigorous exercise regime, which is walking. Rigorous? It's not rigorous. It's not rigorous. My exercise regime is not rigorous, but it is consistent. So basically, even if it's pretty bad weather, I'll come out for my walk. And I know a walk is not like, it's not like a workout, but, well, it is a wee bit. I'll go up steep hills and stuff. You kind of have to. I've got like mental health problems and everything. If I don't do this, I'm going to end up like just dying off or something. So that's why I do it. I had somebody say something really nasty to me yesterday and it affected me a bit. It's, I think the reality is the majority of people do get affected when people say things. Which is like, I say things to people and it probably affects them. But this guy says to me, what was it he said? Why don't you go and take some hormone suppressants and do one? It's because it was a guy that wanted to like take his bonnet off his van because there was a picture of a dog on it and give it to somebody that hadn't met who owned the van three owners ago. And I just said it was a stupid idea. So I suppose I punctured his life raft by telling him the truth, because he knows deep down inside it is a stupid idea. And so then that's what he said, it's hormone suppressants. It's a weird thing to say to somebody. You know, I've never had anybody say that to me before. Why don't you go and take some hormone suppressants? So I suppose what he meant was... Oh, that truck's going that way. That's weird. I went round the roundabout. Did I go around? I don't know what it means. Yeah, if you're a male to female transgender, you would take hormones to suppress, you know, it's not hormones, it would be suppressing the, you know, I don't even know. I don't understand the science of the human body, but it would suppress testosterone. Aye, that. You know, so you won't get erections, and, well, not so easily, and you won't be able to get anybody pregnant, blah blah blah. So, if that's what he's getting at, I don't know. I mean, people don't know me, and I don't really talk about this much. I prefer to talk about cars and trucks, but if somebody wanted to talk about it, I could explain it in a scientific way. But YouTube, you have to be careful. Some of my views on LGBT would be LGBTQI. I could get banned if I said my views. You know, so it's tricky for anyone to talk about any of these subjects. It's the same as talking about, well, Islamophobia or racism. Like, you start talking about that and you're in metals. You're in a lot of trouble. You get in trouble, definitely. Because unless you totally follow it's weird because there is a prescribed leftist viewpoint which you're allowed to follow. All these subjects. So basically you can be a complete racist if it's against white people. That's fine, you know. You won't get cancelled for that. I mean, people probably don't understand. I mean, I've suffered a lot with all this sort of shit that I've done. And, you know, it's tough. But everybody's got tough lives. And obviously there's a lot of things went wrong in my head with my upbringing and stuff, and I can analyse it all and go on about it all, but it doesn't really make things much different. I'm still standing here. But basically I believe a lot of the causes of my problems were caused by my mother being mentally disturbed, and the inability for the rest of my relatives to accept that. You know, so that I was the main, I got the blame. I was definitely subject of the blame game in my family. So I was the one that got chucked under the bus more than anybody else. and that's just what happened. And you know what? I just rather avoid them. If anyone listening to this, it's doubtful that they would, but it'd be good because I'd get more views. But I don't think they're really interested anyway. Quite selfish. People are selfish. Anyway, that's enough of that. I think it's time that I got my glasses on to see how long this video's been lasting. It's got all quiet, they've all gone. When I first come down here, I looked up and I just seen a load of cactuses, and I thought, oh, I'm missing it. So it's like the thing. Oh, it's 10 minutes. I wonder if we run it to 15. I used to do like shorts all the time, do lots of short videos. But what I've started doing now is doing one longer video, and then cutting it, like taking out shorts out of it of anything that's interesting, like a Mark III Mondeo, or somebody going round the wrong part of the, you know, going round the wrong lane. I mean, it does get a bit desperate trying to find stuff. I mean, I do, but I mean, I'm not going to go. Somebody talking to me about addiction yesterday. Now, I'm addicted to doing this. I said, well, addiction can cause you harm. So if I was like jumping about in the middle of the road doing videos, then the addiction, it could be classed as an addiction. But I'm not sure. So I'm not sure standing here is actually doing me harm. But going on YouTube does you harm in the sense that you're giving up a lot of your privacy. Could be a problem. So if you don't want to do that, then don't do it. You know, stay away from it. But I fear that I'm going to start talking about caves again, the modern life, and avoiding all the modern stuff, taking it nice and slow. I don't know if it's really much successful, but when I listen back to my videos, I kind of find it, I believe that some of the talking that I'm doing is probably interesting, but maybe people, I have got 410 subscribers, so I must be doing something right. I haven't really been getting much feedback. I get quite a lot of negative feedback, you know, like I annoyed a cyclist and a jogger, which was, well, it's the same person. He's like a trans jogger. Like, and I think because he thought I was attacking his way of life. Well, I was. I mean, jogging and cycling is stupid, right? But that's just my opinion. Other people don't think it's stupid. I'm not really going to attack joggers and cyclists this channel, am I? It's not like a jogging and cyclist channel, because I don't like cycling, I don't like jogging. I like walking, I like the environment, I like looking at stuff, I like wandering around. So, no, I don't like joggers or cyclists. But they can carry on doing it as long as they don't bother me. Which is, somebody said that about transgenderism once. Oh, as long as they don't bother me. Well, yeah, that's true. And what actually has happened is they feel that they are being bothered because they're getting that crap. It's the same as all the racism stuff as well. You know, but I watched Fred Dibnah this morning. There's videos with this guy talking about Fred Dibnah, and I actually really enjoy that. I think if I was to be, I'd like to be Fred Dibnah, but I can't be. I've got to be me instead. And then I don't want to be somebody that's dead either, would be another thing you could point out. The Audi behind the truck there, and a BMW Z, I think it's a Z3. And I'm needing a pee already. I had a pee when I left, but maybe it's cold weather. I don't like green bus. And this colour that I'm not keen on. Yeah, that's like British racing green. I remember that my dad's Austin was green, British racing green. It looked quite nice with a white pinstripe. Maybe metallic green would be okay. I think if I found a car I would like to buy, it's a Ford Consul 2.5 V6, and that is pretty cool. It's green with a vinyl roof. Ideally, yellow would be my colour if I was choosing a classic car, or white or something. Well, yellow was a great colour. Something they did. What's that? It's a Volvo. I actually like Maseratis. I was thinking about getting a Maserati. I keep going on about that, and they just look so nice, you know. Maserati. Yes. That's funny. That Volvo went way back that way. So I think I'm going to shut this off at 15 minutes. And I think, am I going to go home for a pee? I get sort of addicted to it. Addicted. I like doing the videos, and I know a lot of people probably say, well, there's nothing happened. But you can't expect something to happen all the time, can you? Like, as soon as I walk away, something will happen. I'm not going to go hanging off the side of a building just to get views. I'm just not going to do that. Hey, that's a good idea. Oh, look, here we go. My deepest condolences. I am sorry for your loss. And the efforts of the funeral director to wash the car before they drove along the road are to be admired. Yeah. Rutherford. So we come and we go and we die. Our bodies just eventually give up. Some give up quicker, some last longer. Fred Dibnah was, I think he was 64 when he died. When he got bowel cancer. I mean, it has to be said, you know, a lot of things that I've worked with in my time in the building industry and in the motor industry could cause cancer. You know, like, you could say, oh fuck it, I'm alright, like brake pads or something, there's asbestos in them. I used to cut asbestos sheets and roofs, all that sort of thing, and didn't give a fuck about my health. And then, so as you get older, that's when you start to realise, oh look, it's a T4! Wow! Oh, they're great, these things. I've got one, I've got a T4, I think it's brilliant. It's just because it's so simple. It's like, I don't want all that fancy stuff. Fancy stuff just causes trouble. My C4 Grand Picasso's got all the fancy stuff, and look at it, it's a pain in the neck when you start this morning. It's Volkswagen starts though. I'm not saying you don't have trouble with Volkswagen T4, you would, but I like the one I've got because it's an older one and it's quite basic. Screw fix! Woohoo! I need screwed. I'm screwed. I need some screws. Yeah. I need to find a screw. And I need it fixed. Oh, look, if you start, it's up to you. If you can listen to that any way you like. Okay. Oh, what's that? A Mark III Mondeo. It's a Deasley Weasley. It looks like a 2.2 ST. TDCI, Brave Person. Joe Mass flywheel. And I suppose that's when it started getting sophisticated. Ah, look at the Mark I Focus. They're great cars, them. I like them. I like a Mark I Focus. That was like the last time Ford like designed a creatively styled car. What is this? It's a noisy exhaust somewhere. It's a Corsa with a noisy exhaust. Yes. So we're at 18 minutes and 7. Well, I think I'll just keep going to 20 minutes and then I'm going to go home for my lunch. So far I've done bog all today, but I messed about with the cars. -5 and one wouldn't start, another would. So maybe the Grand Picasso, I've turned off the auto headlights, maybe turn the radio off. Maybe all that's not helping. The battery's just, oh look at these sheep, oh that's a shame. The end of the road for them. Yeah, but I mean, humans, we need to eat animals, so it's just the way it goes. And unfortunately that Mini's not going, that's doing a really big miles per gallon at the moment, that beige Mini. So life is shit, yeah. And there's people out there actively trying to make your life worse. And they get paid for it, and I'm talking about politicians. I don't like any of them. Maybe, I don't know, they're all nutters. I think they get into that system and then they just can't help themselves. Because if they stick their necks out too much, they'll get gotten rid of, probably. So it's corrupt. We left the EU and then it looks like they're trying to get back into the EU, and you've got these idiotic Scottish nationalists wanting to get into the EU, and that's just so stupid, that's unbelievable. Why would you, if you're in Scotland, why would you want to be in the EU? I mean, you're just talking total shit. So if anybody disagrees with me, then bog off. I don't want to be friends with you. We'll get you removed from the channel. Not that you'd want to be in it anyway, but it's very sad but true. But I don't like any of them. I don't like Westminster either, so. And the SNP people are in Westminster anyway. I don't like Westminster. I don't like the SNP. I don't like Scott. Tony Blair, he's worse than Putin. I've got to be careful what I say, because I don't want to say anything that can get me in trouble. What I'd like to do to Tony Blair. So, you know, you can take that any way you like. He caused a lot of this shit. He's a bastard. Terrible bastard. Horrible. Going about Margaret Thatcher, I think Tony Blair's worse. Well, there you go, rant over. I think it's time I got home for my lunch. It's 20 minutes and 34. It's a bit boring, isn't it, for yous all, having to listen to me moaning about stuff that I can't really change much. Oh, you can try it. Oh, look at that! Can time! Yeah! Yay! Right, I'm going. We'll have a look at the river. I'm going after this truck goes. Ah, look at that. Get a power washer on it. I suppose I sound quite cheeky, don't I? But it's just entertainment. I do wish everybody the best, and they're all doing a great job. Under pressure. Taxpayers getting done over. You're paying more tax and getting less money. Hey! Brilliant. The rich people are still doing alright though, eh? They're doing better. That's what matters to them. Right, so we'll have a look at the river. God, it is a frosty day. Over there, that was... I mean, obviously, I wish I'd stopped saying obviously, but that road obviously was built. I did done it again. It's sort of like a bypass for Stirling. When was that built? Oh god, like 20 years ago? I need to find out. You know, it sort of goes across what would have been like quite a boggy, low-lying marshland, farming land, because it leads over towards, well, to the Hillfoots, Tullibody and Main Street. When I was young, we didn't really get but we used to go to Bannockburn. That was a bit in Stirling, but not really other places. Look at that, look at, oh, I was going to go swimming, wasn't I? Oh, I forgot about that. Ah, damn. What does that say? I don't know. 2022, well done. As wide man pass. I don't know what that means. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I didn't. And that'll do for now. Take care. Bye for now. Kiss. You don't kiss your bloody YouTube people, you weirdo. Right. Please remember, like, share and not freeze to death. And subscribe before you die. Thank you. Bye.